Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to go over how you can significantly increase the amount of video storage that you have in your Tesla vehicle. So this is going to save things like Sentry Mode, Dashcam, things like that, how to set this up. I'm also going to touch on my Dashcam and Sentry Mode settings, and I'll wrap up by touching on exactly how your Tesla saves video. So which ones it will write over eventually, which ones are saved permanently. The device that I'm going to use to expand the video storage is this great little 1 terabyte SSD that I got from Joa. I'll post a link down in the description if you're interested in getting it for yourself. The nice thing about this one, it's a really sleek design. It fits great into these pretty small glove boxes that we have in the newer Teslas. I'm going to expand the 1 USB port that is in the glove box to 3. So if you want to plug in things like the karaoke microphone, video game controllers, additional USB devices, you're going to be able to do that. It has a really great feel. It's completely made of metal. It's really solid. And again, I'll post a link to Joa down in the description if you would like to use this. But what we want to do is open up our glove box. So we're going to open up our controls menu here in the bottom left-hand corner. And then in our controls, we're going to open up our glove box. And in the back of the glove box is going to be the USB stick that comes with your Tesla. So taking that out of there, and it's this little guy. It's 128 gigabytes. And we're going to get upwards of like 9x the amount of storage with this, so we don't have to worry as much about rewriting video clips over time. We can just save as many videos as we want for a much longer period. Some additional features about these devices from Joa is they also come with one of these USB Type A to Type C adapters, so you can plug them directly into a USB Type C port in your phone, so you can get quick access to the video files that are on the 1 terabyte SSD right into your phone if you have USB Type-C compatibility. The fact that these are made for Tesla vehicles means they're ready to be formatted right away. You won't have compatibility or potential format issues that you could have with other third-party storage devices. So what we want to do is plug this into the USB Type-A port in the back of our glove box. And let's take a look at that. So in the back of our glove box, you can see we're plugged in. It fits great. We get those additional 3 USB ports. The next thing I want to go to is my Sentry Mode and Dashcam footage, so you can see the settings that I have for that. So we're going to open up our safety menu. So the first thing we want to do in our safety menu is scroll down and find where it says Format USB Drive. Click on that and then format the Joa hard drive that we had just put in there. It's basically just going to set up the hard drive so that it's going to have the folders that you need for those video clips to be saved to. And it only takes a few seconds and then it formats right away. So we're all good there. So now that we have our new hard drive properly formatted, I want to go over exactly how I use Sentry Mode, Dashcam, and how these video clips get saved to the hard drive that we had just put in. So to manually turn on or off Sentry Mode, you can do so by clicking this button right here. But what you're going to want to have is just to have it auto enabled when you're in park. I exclude my home address. I don't really need Sentry Mode on at my house because my car is safely parked in my garage. But anywhere else that I'm driving, when I put the vehicle in park, it's going to turn on Sentry Mode. And then anything that happens around your Tesla vehicle, it will record those video clips. Now, once you max out your storage with Sentry Mode, it will start deleting old clips and replace that with new Sentry Mode clips. So the fact that I just increased my video storage from 128 gigabytes to 1 terabyte means I don't really have to worry about this, at least for a very long period of time. The next thing I want to talk about is Dashcam. So there's 2 different ways that Dashcam footage gets saved. We can see I have the little Dashcam application here in my bottom bar area. I recommend having it here for quick access, and you can do this by opening up your menu of apps, holding your finger down on Dashcam, and then just drag and dropping it where you'd like it to be. So now I have that set up where I want it. Now with Dashcam, there's a couple of different ways that it is saving footage. With that red light on in the upper right-hand corner indicating that it's recording, it is always recording the previous hour of video footage when Dashcam is turned on. The old video gets lost, the new video replaces it. Again, it's just going to be the previous hour of video recordings are always being saved to your Dashcam footage folder. Now you also have an ability to permanently save clips, and this happens a couple of different ways. So the reason why I like it here in my main bar area is because when I'm driving, if I see something that I'd like to permanently save that video, the previous 10 minutes, all I have to do is tap this little icon and it's going to save that previous 10 minutes of video. Another way that this can happen is safety critical situations, honking your horn, or if it just detects a safety critical situation, it will permanently save that prior 10 minutes of video footage into the saved clips folder. So if you ever maxed out the video storage with those saved clips, it just means that you would no longer be able to record new Sentry Mode or Dashcam footage until you had cleaned those folders out. This is more of something that you might run into with the 128 gigabytes that come with your Tesla vehicle, whereas now that I have that 1 terabyte hard drive in my glove box, not something that I probably am going to need to worry about That's going to wrap up this video, but again, to show you this expanded 1 terabyte SSD hard drive that I got from Joa, chilling in the back of the glove box. If you're interested in getting a video storage device to expand the amount of video clips that you can have in your Tesla, I'll post a link to Joa's website down in the description. Just make sure you get a device that is compatible with your particular Tesla vehicle. And that'll finish this one off. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel for more Tesla content in the future.